Got my new bio board yesterday. Thing is awesome. Had to put my grip pad on myself. Got it. No problems. If you are interested in a bio board, you have to order it in advance because it takes them like 3 months to build it for you. It's all quality parts and custom build when you get it. It's not like they have a factory full of them just waiting for you to buy them. So if you want one, you have to get it way before summertime. I ordered mine in July and I just got it the other day, so I'm hoping to get some videos in and do some stuff. I wanted to do a little comparison here. So I really like my Halo board, but it's now if I would have had that, I might have went right over that possum. That thing weighs like 49 pounds, almost 50 pounds. Halo board's a lot lighter. You can see when my board flipped over, scraped up my light, and where I have my camera hook up. So I took a lot of punishment on that instead of the board. I cut a hose and taped it to the front so when I carry it by the handle I can set it on the ground and not worry about it getting scuffed up. This is tough fiberglass, but it does scratch and it will get marks on it. So the better you take care of it, the better it'll look for a long time. It's not wood like that. This is a wooden deck, and even putting this on, trying to cut it close to the edge, I got a couple scuffs in the wood. I had to take a permanent marker and go over my little scuffs that I put on it. I got this light for my Halo board off of Amazon. It's just a skateboard light with adhesive. You get it lined up and put your adhesive on, pull the tape, get it on there. Sometimes it comes loose a little bit. You got to keep pushing it down. And then I did get some red bearings off of Amazon for it, and I took the bearings out of the front wheels and put these red bearings in it, and I could tell the difference. When I'm cruising down the road, they don't slow you down at all. You can just feel it just roll and roll and roll. And you can definitely tell a difference with the Reds bearings compared to the factory bearings in it. I really like the Reds. Really like these hub motors. Sometimes they get a little warm, but not real hot. You can still grab a hold of them. Ran my light wires around and got some twisty ties. I put tape here at the beginnings so they don't pull off. It's a little bit of extra help holding it on. And I didn't mind it being up top in my... Sometimes I bump it with my foot. But to have it underneath, I think I'd rather have mine on top. See, when mine flipped over, you know, on the bottom, the wheels are going to protect. When it flipped over, look how much punishment that thing took. So by putting it up here, it might be a little bit in the way of your feet, but you flip your board over, that's going to take the punishment. Here's the little dial where you turn all your different settings, different colors, different flashing patterns. It's really neat. Now, this here, this is going to be so awesome. These aired up tires, they're going to take up the punishment of them rocks. And just the weight of this thing is 3 times, maybe even 4 times heavier than that Halo board. Oh. Got your charging port. Got your nice bio board sticker under there. Got your motors. It's a 4-wheel drive. Geared, no belts. There are gears on each one of them. So it's a direct drive, not a belt drive, not a hub drive. Great big battery pack. This thing will go 32 miles on a single charge. It'll go 52 miles an hour. I can't wait to get it out. Here's the charger and the remote compared to the charger and the remote for the Halo. It's like twice the size. I do like the Halo remote, but my mileage never did keep mileage right. I had to keep writing it on a paper or keep it in mind of how many miles I have on it, because the mileage, it's like whenever you have your board shut down or something on you, it erases it. So if you run out of battery or something flickers, like digital stuff sometimes does, it erases your mileage. So I had to keep constantly remembering how many miles, and I got like 600 miles on this. This remote, it is a nice remote. See, got the wheel up top. Got the on off here. It shakes. You can feel it buzz when you turn it on. It's got different modes and speeds. So you can set it for how fast you want it to go. And that tells you your battery status too. See, there's no mileage on this. So I have an app on my phone that I'm going to have to remember to set, because I like keeping track of how many miles I have on my board. Now I have to remember to set my app to track myself, where I go, how many miles. My wife likes to follow my phone when I go riding. That's how she knew I was in an accident before they even called her, because she's seen my phone going up to Altman Hospital. So they knew something had happened. And from what I was told, I left here and I went down the street. It only takes me 5 or 6 minutes to get down there. And she said I was gone for 45 minutes. So I must have laid in the road for over a half hour before somebody came along and found me. Whoever did, I appreciate it. Big thanks to the hospital, and the nurses did a great job. I can't wait to get back on my feet, and I'm going to be extra careful this time. I have lots of, I have an 1100 Ninja that I rode for years, and so I have a Joe Rocket riding coat with all padded up, full-faced helmet. So I'm going to be wearing the pants, the padded Joe Rocket, full-faced helmet, and any other safety gear that I can get. And one other thing I wanted to tell you guys before I go. People say that when you stand on a board like this, with your left foot forward, this is the correct way to ride. With me, I like my right foot forward. See, when you're riding a regular skateboard, you would be pushing with your right foot to get more cranking. So this is the right way to ride. But for me, comfortable is this way. So that means I would be cranking with my left foot and I couldn't get as much power. But I'll tell you this, when I wrecked, I was riding goofy footed and I landed on my chest right here, and if I would have landed on my side with the heart, it would have bruised my heart. So I wanted to tell you guys that. Well, I got company. I'll see you next time. Later.